Now we're joined, and now we're just having some. We're chatting here with Terrance Knighton. You might know him as Pot Roast. Was in the NFL for 7 years as a defensive lineman. Terrance, you're with Wagner now as a co-recruiting coordinator. Talk about why you decided to go there and what attracted you to the program.
Well, once I retired, I took a year off, went on a few vacations with my girlfriend, and then, missed the game so much. Wanted to stay around it, and I reached out to Coach Haas. He actually taught me how to play defensive line when I came out of high school and went to Milford Academy. And I reached back out to him, talked to him about, getting the opportunity to coach and tell him I wanted to be around the game. And, he brought me in January, gave me the D-line and co-recruiting coordinator. So he threw me right in the mix, and I was ready to go.
Now you mentioned Haas, that's Coach Hodeling, who's the head coach of Wagner. He told me a story that when he got you up in Connecticut, he had to convince you not to play wide receiver anymore and to go to D-line. Tell me about that.
Right, yeah. In high school, I was an all-state wide receiver, and I knew I projected myself as a college tight end, and I got to Milford. I wanted to catch touchdown passes. That's what everyone wanted to do, and he told me, no, you're going to grow, you're going to be a D lineman. Trust me, and I trusted him, and I felt like it was only right that, him being the reason, one of the main reasons I played in the NFL and was successful at D-line, it was only right for me to come back and, get into coaching and learn from him and, help out his coaching staff.
Now you handle recruiting at Wagner. When you go out and tell kids why they should go to Wagner, what do you tell them?
Well, our other recruiting coordinator, because I'm Walter Kuzmarek, who's been coaching for a while, he teaches me a lot of things about recruiting. And, a lot of times you just want to walk in and say, hey, we have a great school, we have this guy, we have that guy. But, you got to know how to talk to the parents, you got to know how to talk to the players, you got to get a feel for, what they want to get out of football, whether it's academics, whether they want to play in the NFL or, you got to know where their parents went to college. You got to know a lot of things about the players. And that's one thing we do at Wagner is we take a lot of time and, get to know our players personally, even our, the prospective guys that we plan on offering in the future and things like that. Because we don't offer right away. We just, one of those teams that we like to get a feel for what we really need and allow kids to enjoy, the high school experience. That's what we always tell them. But, recruiting is the most important thing in college football. So it's definitely something I spend probably 80% of my day doing.
Terrance, great stuff. We appreciate it. Have fun the rest of today.
Thanks for having me.